I've had a couple of very interesting experiences with people who had apparent emphysema. That was the diagnosis. Extremely inefficient lungs. One person was purple in the face, and his memory was affected. He was getting so little oxygen to his brain. The other person was a woman in her 30s who had been that way for about 15 years. And in the woman's case, it started when she had multiple estrogen injections when she was about 20. And that got me reading about the history of experimental emphysema. And they found that they could reduce the ability of the lungs to absorb oxygen by 90% in just an hour after an injection of an excess amount of estrogen. And in the case of the man, I suspected that it was a combination of too much unsaturated fat in his diet, increasing his estrogen actions and decreasing his thyroid function. So I gave him some progesterone and pregnenolone and I think a little thyroid. And in 2 weeks, the next time I saw him, that was in Toluca, altitude well over 8,000 feet. And his office was upstairs in a building without an elevator. And 2 weeks after he was sitting puffing and purple, and he took me around the city, took me up to his office, just zooming up the ramps, 82 or 3 years old at that time, and fully functional lungs as quickly as 2 weeks.
Wow.
The young woman tried different things, but she noticed that she felt better when a doctor prescribed Armour thyroid, and she kept talking him into giving her bigger doses, got him up to 5 grains, and she was feeling pretty recovered. But she went to another doctor and got another 5 grains from him, and with the third doctor, each prescribing 5 grains as what they considered a maximum dose, she recovered completely over a period of 2 or 3 months.
Wow.
With 15 grains of thyroid a day.
But if you don't activate the thyroxine in Armour thyroid, which is 3/4 of the active material, you're only getting a fourth of it. So, in effect, she was only getting about 4 grains of activity.
Right.
So you're looking at emphysema in both of these cases then as really as an energy depletion and or factors that are contributing to inflammation and calcium influx being pushed back by thyroid hormone?
There were animal studies 20, 30, 40 years ago in which progesterone resolved their emphysema. And pregnenolone and progesterone both allow cells to handle water properly so that they don't swell up and so that they retain normal elasticity.